1 Vitamix, 3 recipes, dinner and dessert, and a topping for 4 people. Ready? Let's go. Welcome back to Our Family B. My name is Brandon, and in this video, we're gonna show you 3 of our top favorite Vitamix recipes. And you can modify these to be kind of however you want them to be, but we're gonna walk you through making a broccoli and cheddar bisque, a soup that's very creamy, very rich, but super flavorful, yummy, easy to make. We're also gonna show you how to make one of our favorite desserts. It's a mango and strawberry sorbet. Takes like no time in the Vitamix, and then more literally, basically no time at all. We're gonna show you how to make a low sugar whipped cream. You can make it keto any way you want to, and it's a great topping for the dessert. For the soup, the ingredients are pretty simple, but you can jazz it up however you like for flavor. We're gonna start with just a heaping pile of steamed broccoli. You can use fresh broccoli for this, but I'd recommend using steamed. Trick here though, buy frozen and steam it because they actually pick it fresher and flash freeze it, as opposed to with the fresh veggies like the broccoli. They'll pick it fresh, but then it's been on a truck for weeks before it gets to you. Frozen actually maintains a little more quality. We've also got cheese. We're just gonna use cheddar. We might throw a little Parmesan in there, but you can use whatever cheeses you want. Cheddar's good because it tends to have a little bit of a mildness to it that blends well with a creamy soup, but hey, flavor it however you want to. You're gonna wanna have at least a quart or so of stock. You can use plain water. I definitely recommend using a stock or a broth for this. We're actually gonna use this Better Than Boullion chicken bouillon stock stuff. It's like a concentrated base. We take a spoon of it, put it into some water, dilute it. It makes a really flavorful broth. We're gonna use that, dilute it into about a quart of water. You're also gonna wanna use butter. We're gonna use about a half a stick that we're gonna mix into our cream. You can use however much you want. It really just depends on how creamy and rich you like your soup to be. I like it pretty creamy. Again, we're looking for kind of like a bisque, so we're gonna use at least a pint of this and then adjust it for color and texture of the soup as it's blending. Also, flavor your soup, people. Do not have unflavored soup. So, salt, pepper to taste. We're also gonna use fresh garlic. It gives it a little bit of kick, so be careful with how much you use. Our kids may not eat it if it's too much. I might use 3 or 4 cloves, but we probably will start with 1 or 2 and see how that goes. Again, it's all about your preference to taste, but what we're doing here is using simple ingredients with a simple process with very little time to make something with excellent texture and really good flavor. Cut your garlic up as much as you want to. One of the cool things about the Vitamix is you don't actually have to chop your garlic. It's gonna do it for you. Pour in your water. Toss in your broccoli. You want to steam these, you don't want to boil them to death because the Vitamix is going to do plenty to puree and make them consistent. I'm just going to guess at about a pint or so of cream. I'm going to put in a couple generous pinches of salt there. I'm going to grind in a whole mess of fresh black pepper. I'm going to throw in a couple moderate sized globs of this base, which again, probably this is equal to a good thick stock in the end, and it adds another dimension of flavor to your soup. And then toss in these garlic cloves. You'll notice I haven't put the cheese in yet. I'm actually gonna wait until it's blending and I'm gonna sprinkle it in because I don't wanna gum up the works. I actually wanted to get evenly distributed as it's blending up the soup, but you wanna do it before it gets too hot so that it's not melting too quickly when it goes in. I'm also gonna wait till the blender is started before I start putting in the butter, just so I can make sure it gets evenly distributed. That's so crazy. Already made a great soup, and now we're just gonna blend it further and cook it. Isn't that awesome? There we go. Yeah, getting gummed up with the cheese there. Okay, ready? And then straight up, just let it do its thing for like 5 to 10 minutes. Watch it, check for steam coming out. It makes soup. Yeah, a lot. Getting really close to steam. And when it's time to cut it off, slowly dial it down. And then cut it and check this out. Look from the top, ready?
Oh, I see the steam.
I wasn't lying, and I gotta tell you, I said 5 to 10 minutes. Forget that, don't do 10 minutes. This was 5 minutes exactly. Bro, that is so good. We haven't made this forever.
Yeah, I know.
It's so good, right? You wanna taste it, baby? Here. Here.
I want to taste it when it's dinner time.
Yeah, is that good? Is that yummy?
I want it's dinner time.
You taste it, come here.
It's there now.
Come here. Is that good? You get a bit more here.
Want some cheese on it?
A little more, a little more.
Sour cream?
You like it? Brielle, you wanna try it?
A little bit.
Is that good?
Yeah, let's make a bowl.
Yeah, is that your favorite way to eat broccoli ever?
That's what
Yeah, we're gonna have cheese on it.
Like.
Yeah.
But it's like a lot of cheese, huh? And garlic. Good? Is that a lot? Yeah. Okay. Excuse me.
Mine. Mine.
Yeah, Brielle's.
Mine. Good.
Yeah, yours.
Yeah.
Yummy. Mine.
Yep, Brielle's.
Wait, salt and pepper?
Yep, salt's already in there, trust me.
Oh, pepper, pepper, pepper.
Yeah? No?
Pepper,
Yeah?
Pepper. Yeah.
Okay. Good?
Good. This side?
Good? Okay.
Good.
We just finished dinner. It was so good. Highly recommend getting like a thick piece of toast and making garlic toast to dip into it. Awesome. But we're gonna make dessert and we're gonna make our topping, the whipped cream, before we actually make the sorbet itself. Because the whipped cream we can put into a bowl, put it in the fridge, it'll keep, it's fine. The sorbet, you just wanna eat it right away. It's so good as soon as you make it. But I'm gonna explain it a little bit before I actually make it because it goes so fast, I don't have time to explain it while I'm making it. Not all of it at least. Because one of the things you wanna do is make sure that everything's super cold. So we actually put the whole Vitamix carafe into the freezer and it's chilling a little bit along with the cream. We put the cream in the freezer to get super cold just before we make it. The more cold, the better. Also, we said we were gonna make a low sugar version of this and we are. I wish we had powdered erythritol, we don't, but we have powdered sugar. But I'm gonna use way less than you normally would making whipped cream. Now, if you're using a mixing bowl and like beaters to make this, that would be a problem because it wouldn't bind as well. The Vitamix, it'll do just fine with only a few tablespoons of powdered sugar. Ready? Let's go. I'm gonna mark where 16 ounces is on this and just pour it in till I reach that amount. With the Vitamix, I find that you really wanna do at least a pint so that you can make sure it'll blend well enough. So there's about a pint of cream, just a little dash extra for good measure. I'm gonna go ahead and put in 1, 2, just flat tablespoons of powdered sugar into that pint. I'm gonna do this in real time. We're not gonna cut this while it's blending so you can see how dumb, easy, ridiculously simple it is to make this and how fast it happens. Okay, ready? Okay, start turning it up. Turn it all the way. Watch it as it's blending. And it's set. I turn it down. It's done. That's literally it. I don't know if that was even 30 seconds. I'm gonna have to watch the video to find out. You gonna try it, wife? You gonna try it? You gonna try it, baby?
Wanna try it?
Here. Yummy.
Okay. Yummy. Whipped cream.
Ice cream. Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Ice cream. Is that yummy? Okay. Now time to make the sorbet. To make that, you need literally just 3 ingredients. So you're going to have frozen mangoes. You're going to want frozen strawberries. You can use fresh as well. That's fine. Just gives you a little different consistency. And cream. This is another one of those that's really simple, but you need one other thing, and it's the tamper. This is one of those unique things to the Vitamix. It helps you just push stuff back down into the blender because you're using a lot of solid chunks. Other blenders would have a really hard time with you pushing stuff down into the spinning blades. This thing doesn't even hiccup when you do it. So I'm going to show you what that looks like now. We recommend about 2 parts mango or peach to 1 part strawberry. So put about that much mango in there. You could cut these strawberries up. Again, it's a Vitamix. It can totally handle it. You're going to get some chunks if you do it the way we do it. And we kind of like that. We like the more heterogeneous texture of it. So put about that many strawberries into it. And then douse it with a heavy dose of cream, but not so much that it seems like you're gonna get liquidy. Go ahead and pop your top on it. Pull off your cap so that you're able to handle it. Go ahead and pop this in so you're able to keep down any bits that want to fly out. Turn it on. Let it go for a little bit. Turn it up. And start working it down against the sides and the corners. Turn it up. More cream on this one. Put in more cream. Turn it back up. Well done, Brielle. And that's it. Look at that. It's so thick, it really is much more like a sorbet or an ice cream than anything else. It's delicious. You don't have to add anything to that. That's so good. Let's scoop it out.
Let me try. Okay.
You try. Here, come here.
I'm gonna try.
Benjamin, try.
Okay. Oh, God.
Is that good?
The whole thing.
All right, go sit in your seat.
Yum.
Okay. That's yours, okay? Yep.
And those are our favorite Vitamix recipes, you guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. It's actually one of the best ways to help out our channel. And if you haven't already subscribed, make sure you click this button below and turn the notification bell up to all so you don't miss when we post new videos, which is every Tuesday and Friday. Until we meet again, don't forget, life is better together.